Okay, so notable comment number 2 from yesterday was from Hayes, Purple Haze. All right, so he says, isn't about something along the lines of, isn't it about time you get a PM Rolex or PM watch, precious metal watch? All right, so I guess it's time for me to talk about my views on precious metal, and this is a big topic. Well, as you know, I'm pretty keen on steel. Okay, I love steel. I love the color, and I love the durability and the strength. And when it comes to sports watches, I mean, you can't go wrong with steel. So, you know, when you look at my collection, and really my collection is only 3 watches, it doesn't have a lot of diversity. And I'll go into another video about that. But I realize that. I mean, it's pretty narrowly focused. And a precious metal watch probably would be a good idea if I'm just trying to round out the collection. As far as precious metal goes, okay, well, if you asked me 5 years ago about precious metal, you know, and when I say precious metal, I'm kind of thinking yellow gold right now, okay? I would say it's a little bit tacky, okay? It's a little bit third world. Now, my opinion's changed a bit since then. But what I mean by that is you know, when you think of third world countries, and you think of a person getting a little bit of cash, and wanting to show it, you know, gold jewelry and gold medallions and bracelets and that kind of stuff always tends to wind up on that kind of person. You know, new money, it just screams new money. Not a lot of class, in my opinion. So there's that aspect of it. Now, I was watching a video by another YouTuber, and he talked about the warmth of a gold dial, and it kind of hit me that gold does have this sort of warmth that's really, it's kind of nice, it's kind of beautiful. And I sort of understood gold for the first time when he said that. That was Federico, by the way. The warmth of a gold watch, and it just clicked, and I got it, I understood it. But as far as me getting one, you know, there's the thing I like about steel is first the color. Okay, I think it's got a fantastic color to it, and it's also very functional as far as a sports watch goes. I mean, you want strength, and steel is where it's at. I mean, it's what a sports watch should be made out of. You know, if gold was stronger than steel, I probably would be into gold, but it's the fact that you're paying more for something that functionally, in terms of strength, is less. It's, you know, a gold watch has that sort of fuck off factor, as Archie used to put it, and I think that's why people buy it. It's not because it makes sense in terms of being strong. It's expensive. That's it. It's expensive, and yes, it does have that gold look. But you know, you're trading a lot of functionality for that form, for that color, and I'm just not. You know, I don't really even like the color that much. So there's nothing like a brushed steel, you know, Rolex. That Rolex steel brushes so nicely. I mean, I've heard that it's really not the strength that they are after in that Rolex steel. It's the way it brushes and the way it looks, and you can see it. I mean, it just looks really quality. So I really I'm a steel kind of guy. Now, you know, there's some models like a day date that you know, you just can't get the day function without going precious metal. And you know, if Rolex were to ever release a steel day date, I think that would be pretty cool. But that ain't gonna happen. I don't think that they would ever sort of. I don't think they'd ever sort of pull the rug out from people that have shelled out the money for a day date, and I don't think they would sort of dilute that you know, presidential persona with the day date by making it steel. So it's not going to happen. But it's interesting they make you go for the precious metal if you want that function. Will I ever go PM? Not anytime soon. I mean, I'm just not. Look, I think wearing a Rolex is sort of, in a way, ostentatious enough. I mean, it's such a household name, and everybody knows that they're expensive. I mean, sometimes I feel uncomfortable wearing the GMT Master 2. It's just. I feel like it's just a little obvious. I probably overthink it, but when it comes to a gold watch, oh my God, man, I would never wear it. I mean, it's just too flashy. It's just too flashy. There's no way I would want to do it. Now, down the road, possibly. I think a gold watch, a solid gold watch, looks kind of cool on an old guy. Old guy with gray hair. He's retired. I mean, that suits the gold watch really suits a person like that. Does it suit someone with a little more vitality, i.e. me? I don't think so. I don't think it would fit me. It doesn't fit my personality. If somebody gave me a gold watch, boy, I would probably never wear it. Now, I haven't talked about white gold. I mean, that's always an option too. But again, you're trading functionality for what? You get none of the fuck offness with a gold or platinum, with a white gold or a platinum piece. So I don't think there's a lot of, I don't think there's any reason to do it. I mean, again, you know it's gold, and you know it's something special, and everybody, who's a watch enthusiast will see that day on there, and they know what you have, and there's something cool about that, but not if I'm of the mind that if you're paying gold prices, you're probably paying so not just knows that you have a gold piece. So will I ever do a precious metal watch? Well, I mean, I can imagine like 20 years down the road, or 25 or 30 years down the road, and my daughters have sons, and the sons taken a liking to my Rolexes, and I decide to gift the steel pieces, and get a gold piece. I just really can't see that happening. But I will end by saying that I think Jeffrey McMahon, I hope I got his name right, he nailed it. When you say you don't know what kind of person you are until you have a certain amount of money, he nailed it, because when it comes down to it, I'm talking about being put off by say a white gold Rolex because you're paying more for less durability. Well, if you've got the money, then why not? I mean, if you're making $1 million a year, would I get a day date? Oh yeah, probably, sure. I mean, I probably would probably have one of everything, right? So I can sit here and say, yeah, I can't really see having a gold precious metal watch, but you put me on $1 million salary a year, and you're going to see me buy some things that I've probably, I probably have told you I never would buy. But, as of now, even if a gold watch was the same price as a steel watch, I just, the functionality and the strength of steel is just something that really appeals to me, and the ostentatiousness of yellow gold doesn't. And as far as white gold or platinum, just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I guess if you're after that GMT, blue and red bezel, you got to go the gold route, or you're after that day function. But I just can't see it happening in the future. I'm pretty happy with steel. I think steel is the sweet spot. I just think it is. All right. Anyway, thanks for the advice. I may take it in 30 years or so, Hayes. But take care. See you next time.